Imagine waking up one day and discovering that the world as you know it has fundamentally changed. The shelves at your local stores are empty, basic utilities have failed, and your primary focus has shifted to pure survival. In these critical moments, the distinction between chaos and calm often comes down to a handful of essential items you've had the foresight to prepare in advance. Today, we're going to explore 20 crucial items that you should secure and hide before it becomes too late. These are the supplies that will disappear rapidly when disaster strikes, leaving countless people unprepared and vulnerable. But you're going to be different. When crisis hits, the first and most fundamental concern becomes securing adequate food and water supplies. These basics form the foundation of any survival strategy, and understanding what to stockpile can mean the difference between thriving and merely surviving. Non-perishable food items should be at the top of your priority list. During a crisis, grocery stores can be completely stripped bare within hours, which is why building a personal stockpile becomes absolutely essential. Focus on items with extended shelf lives that don't require refrigeration. Canned goods like vegetables, fruits, and proteins such as tuna or chicken can last for years when stored properly while providing the vital nutrients your body needs. Dry goods including rice, beans, oats, and pasta are equally important because they're calorie-dense, filling, and provide the essential carbohydrates needed to fuel your body through physically demanding times. Don't overlook portable snacks like nuts, seeds, and energy bars, as these require no preparation and can sustain you when cooking isn't possible. The real key is concealing these supplies in locations that are difficult to locate or access by others, because if people discover your stockpile, you could quickly become a target. Water stands as arguably the most critical resource during any emergency situation. While humans can survive for weeks without food, we can only last a few days without water. If tap water becomes contaminated, or if you're completely cut off from clean water sources, having methods to purify available water becomes absolutely essential. Water purification tablets are invaluable tools in this regard. These small, lightweight tablets can transform contaminated water into safe drinking water by neutralizing harmful bacteria and viruses. The process is remarkably simple. Just drop them into a bottle of water and wait for them to work their magic. However, while tablets work well for short-term situations, you should also invest in more sustainable long-term solutions like portable water filters. A quality filter can clean large quantities of water and remove pathogens that would otherwise cause serious illness. These filters are compact, easy to transport, and incredibly efficient at converting dirty water into drinkable water. Protecting your food. Supplies from moisture, pests, and air exposure presents one of the biggest challenges in long-term storage. Mylar bags and vacuum-sealed containers serve as your secret weapons in this battle. Mylar bags offer incredible durability and resistance to light, moisture, and oxygen, making them ideal for storing dry goods like rice, pasta, and beans for extended periods. When combined with oxygen absorbers, these bags can extend your food's lifespan by years or even decades. For items you'll need to access more frequently, vacuum-sealed containers prove perfect. By removing air from the packaging, these containers keep food fresher for significantly longer periods. You can vacuum seal everything from dried fruits to meat jerky, ensuring your provisions remain in excellent condition. Both Mylar bags and vacuum-sealed containers take up minimal space and can be easily hidden in attics, basements, or even buried outside in waterproof cases. Here's something that might seem obvious but is frequently overlooked. A manual can opener. Picture this scenario. You've accumulated an impressive stockpile of canned goods, but when crisis strikes, you have no way to access them. Without electricity, your electric can opener becomes useless. A sturdy manual can opener ensures you can always access your canned supplies. These small, inexpensive tools can be easily hidden in multiple locations throughout your home, in your emergency bag, or alongside your food storage. Having several on hand is wise because losing your only opener during a crisis could create serious difficulties. Many manual can openers also include additional features like bottle openers or small blades, making them even more versatile. Personal safety becomes paramount when normal social order breaks down. Firearms and ammunition serve two critical purposes: self-defense and hunting. In a crisis situation, law enforcement may be overwhelmed or unavailable, and it could take considerable time for help to arrive. Firearms provide the means to protect your family and property from looters or anyone with malicious intent. They also become vital if you need to hunt for food when your stored supplies run low. The key is storing these items in secure, difficult-to-find locations rather than obvious places like visible gun safes. Not every situation requires a firearm, which is where knives and multi-tools become essential. These versatile implements prove invaluable for cutting, building shelters, preparing food, and even self-defense in close quarters. A quality knife assists with hunting, food preparation, and crafting materials like firewood. Multi-tools pack numerous essential functions into one compact device, including pliers, screwdrivers, and various blades. Their small size makes them perfect for emergency kits, yet they provide tremendous utility across countless situations. While firearms offer effective protection, not every threat warrants lethal force. Non-lethal options like pepper spray and mace fill this important gap. These tools prove especially useful for personal protection in populated areas, as they can disable an attacker long enough for you to escape without causing permanent harm. Both pepper spray and mace are easy to carry and use, making them accessible forms of self-defense. Keep multiple canisters in different locations such as your vehicle, near entry points, and in your emergency bag for quick access. When the power grid fails during an extended crisis, your home loses access to heating, refrigeration, and communication systems. Portable generators and solar panels become critical assets in this scenario. A generator keeps essential electronics operational, while solar panels provide renewable energy that doesn't depend on fuel supplies. Don't wait until disaster strikes to consider energy alternatives. Store your generator securely and hide extra fuel supplies. Consider installing solar panels now, but keep spare components hidden for future repairs. Speaking of generators, you'll need adequate fuel reserves to keep them running. Gasoline, propane, and diesel become extremely valuable commodities during emergencies. Fuel serves multiple purposes beyond powering generators, including running vehicles and stoves. However, fuel shortages typically emerge as one of the first problems during any crisis, which makes stockpiling essential. Consider underground storage or discrete containers that blend with your property. Remember that fuel requires careful storage due to its flammable nature, but having reserves provides significant advantages when others are desperately searching for power. Fire becomes essential when you can't rely on electricity for heat and cooking. Lighters offer the obvious solution, being easy to use and affordable, but they eventually run out of fuel during prolonged situations. This is where ferrocerium rods prove their worth. These durable, fire-starting tools can last for thousands of strikes, and with practice you can ignite fires in almost any conditions, even in rain or wind. Keep multiple lighters and at least one ferro rod in your emergency supplies, hidden where you can easily find them but others cannot. Medical preparedness cannot be overlooked. A comprehensive first aid kit should include various bandages, antiseptics, and prescription medications. Bandages treat cuts and wounds, while antiseptics prevent infections. Include any prescription medications that you or family members require regularly. A first aid manual provides quick reference for handling different types of injuries. Beyond basic first aid supplies, stock up on over-the-counter medications, including painkillers like ibuprofen or acetaminophen for managing pain and reducing fever. Allergy medications prove crucial if anyone in your household has severe allergies. Cold remedies such as decongestants and cough suppressants help alleviate symptoms and maintain comfort during emergencies. Hygiene becomes critically important during crises, yet these supplies often run out quickly. Ensure you have ample soap and hand sanitizer to maintain cleanliness and prevent the spread of germs. Don't overlook feminine hygiene products, as maintaining good hygiene proves essential even during difficult circumstances. These items help preserve health and morale when normal conveniences aren't available. Paracord and rope demonstrate incredible versatility in survival situations. Use them for building shelters, securing items, creating clotheslines, and even fishing. Having a good supply allows you to adapt to various situations and solve numerous problems. Rain gear and warm clothing protect against harsh weather conditions. Staying dry and warm prevents hypothermia and maintains comfort during outdoor exposure. Invest in waterproof jackets, pants, and sturdy boots to shield yourself from the elements. Waterproof tarps and plastic sheeting prove incredibly useful for creating makeshift shelters or covering food and equipment. They provide protection from rain, wind, and sun exposure. Having several tarps and rolls of plastic sheeting gives you flexibility to create safe, dry spaces wherever necessary. Staying informed and maintaining situational awareness become critical during emergencies. A hand crank radio provides invaluable access to news and emergency broadcasts when internet and phone services fail. These radios don't rely on batteries since you can generate power manually. Look for models that include flashlights and USB charging ports for added functionality. Advanced models with weather alerts provide critical updates about severe conditions in your area. While GPS systems prove convenient during normal times, they fail during power outages or network disruptions. Physical maps of your local area combined with a reliable compass help you navigate and reach safety. Ensure you know how to use these tools before emergencies arise. Familiarize yourself with basic orienteering skills, including reading topographic maps and using landmarks for navigation. Backup batteries and solar chargers keep communication devices powered when electricity becomes unavailable. Solar chargers prove particularly valuable because they recharge devices using sunlight, making them sustainable during prolonged emergencies. Ensure you have appropriate cables and adapters for all your devices. Consider investing in high-capacity portable power banks capable of charging multiple devices several times. Two-way radios become lifesavers when mobile networks fail. These devices allow communication with family members or emergency services within specific ranges. Choose models with long battery life and weather-resistant features. Advanced options offer GPS tracking and emergency alert capabilities. Don't underestimate seemingly mundane items like heavy-duty garbage bags. These prove surprisingly versatile, serving as makeshift tarps, storage containers, waterproofing for supplies, and sanitation solutions. Use them to line improvised toilets, dispose of waste hygienically, create rain ponchos, or collect rainwater. Duct tape offers similar versatility, useful for various repairs from patching shelter holes to securing items together. Use it for makeshift bandages, repairing torn clothing, or countless other applications. Emergency blankets designed to retain body heat can be life-saving in cold conditions. These lightweight, compact blankets also serve as ground cover, shelter components, or signaling devices. Personal hygiene items beyond basic soap, including toothbrushes, toothpaste, and wet wipes, help maintain health and morale during extended emergencies. In emergencies, electronic payment systems often fail, making cash valuable for purchasing supplies or services. Keep small amounts in various denominations readily accessible. Additionally, store copies of important documents like identification, insurance policies, and medical records in waterproof containers. These help you access necessary services and prove your identity when needed. Being prepared truly makes all the difference during emergency situations. Start gathering these supplies now and hide them in multiple secure locations to ensure you and your loved ones are ready for anything. The time to prepare is before disaster strikes, not during the chaos that follows. Take action today to secure your future and protect those you care about most.